white flag. Divine woman, I guess it tastes like freedom.
Welcome to Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment with me, Ashley-Nicole. I am the biblically prophesied Messiah, the Jewish culture widely awaited Mashiach, the Hindu culture prophesied Kalki, full circle moment alert, so are you. Why Ashley? What I have in me, you have in you. What you have in you, I have in me. We are all authentic frequencies or patterns or souls, dimensions of the oneness of all things, having a human experience in order to assist with evolving, rejuvenating, and uplifting all things, or the oneness of all things, most commonly termed as God, Shekinah, Hashem, Allah, the Most High, Prime Source, within our realm of creation. Within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, y'all, we do group powwow sessions. Powwow sessions is where we commune in the spirit, we calm our energy, and we allow spirit or the ancestral forces or galactic creation or the oneness of all things, energies beyond the galactic creation, to help us evolve, heal, uplift our humanism, to grow and evolve into more embodiment, consciousness, conscious awareness, conscious perception of our limitless potentials in which we are. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things podcast. I know we're in Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, but I also, if you don't know, I also host, assist with co-creating a podcast with the divine, or the oneness of all things, called Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole. It is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify. Link below in the description of this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. Within Kingdom Things Podcast, I also channel healing energies and messages from the oneness of all things, or my soul, or my Akashic record, to assist us as we are awakening in the masses. Oneness Connection, as well as Kingdom Things Podcast, truly all of my content and my presence was created to be a resource for upliftment, rejuvenation, consciousness, expansion, soul activation, as we all journey into our authentic paths that are our quest and becoming more aware of our limitless potentials, embodying being more of our limitless potentials within the oneness of all things, to assist with uplifting and rejuvenating all things as divinely aligned, divinely assigned, universally aligned, universally assigned. I also offer one-on-one powwow sessions. The link is in the description of this video. Kingdom Things Podcast Healing Home Portal to book your one-on-one powwow session. What happens is you will receive a video of me assisting with creating a transmission, or the oneness of all things, or your soul, or your ancestral forces will channel through myself whatever energies and messages you need to perceive in order for you to perceive, be more consciously aware of, perceive, or be more consciously aware of your limitless potentials. Let me say that again. That whole sentence was like grammatically too incorrect, baby. I don't speak in the most proper grammar. But this sentence right here, where we gotta revise, we gotta take it back to the drawing board. I channel, you will receive a video transmission that is your powwow session, your individual powwow session, your personal powwow session, where the oneness of all things, or your soul will channel through me, or your ancestral forces will channel through me whatever healing and messages you need to hear, perceive, feel, in order to become more consciously aware of, as well as embody your limitless potentials, to journey your reality, your existence with a more uplifted beingness, ancestral force, ancestral lineage, to be everything you came into creation to be, to seed your wellness onto this realm, within this realm, for you to have a reality of your promised land, or your most abundant potentials, as well as offer produce, fruit to creation, or human nature, to uplift and be wellness to the creation that is the human culture, planet Earth, to the creation that is the oneness of all things. I'm super excited about this transmission today, y'all. We are going to be channeling healing energies and messages when it comes to alchemical marriage. What is alchemical marriage, Ashley? Alchemical marriage is the remembrance of the oneness of all things in which we are. Alchemical marriage is allowing your left hemisphere of existence, your right hemisphere of existence to meld together, to grow and evolve, and to balance. Alchemical marriage is owning and loving on and embodying more of our yin-yang faculties, energies, feminine, masculine, balance, yin-yang balance, to be oneness, to be wholeness, to present in this reality, manifest in this reality as our God Goddess presence or our limitless nature. There are many ways to achieve alchemical marriage and balance, such as loving on yourself unconditionally, which brings me to the Oneness Connection call to action. Sit with yourself for at least 1 hour a day, every day. Ask yourself, hey soul, what is it that I need to know in this moment to align with more conscious awareness and embodiment of my limitless nature? Wait for the answers because they will present. I channel within Kingdom Things Podcast. The episode is called Frequential Patterning Part 1. I'll link it below in the description of this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. There's also a Frequential Patterning Part 2. I'll link this one below as well. I channel within Frequential Patterning Part 1. There are an infinite number of ways to perceive reality. And there are an infinite number of energies, paradigms, dimensions of reality to perceive. I say that to say, your lingo with the universe or yourself or the oneness of all things, it's most certainly unique to you. However, these answers of, hey, so what do I need to know to become more of my, more consciously aware of my limitless nature, to embody the energies that are my limitless nature. Wait for the answers, be patient because it will present to you. How do we embody our oneness, our wholeness, more of our limitless nature? How do we the journey of the road of alchemical marriage, or the oneness within the self, within the monad? You love on yourself, principle of correspondence, as below, so above. Everything in your reality, everything in our realities are the mirror of the energies in which we are. We love on ourselves unconditionally, understanding that everything we experience is to evolve us into more. This is my song, Selenite Wands. I'm also a singer-songwriter. My music, Ashley-Nicole Music, is available to stream on YouTube, link below. Many genres, many healing lyrics. I actually, when I'm creating my music, I'm healing in the spirit. I'm convening using my Shaman Mama capabilities, the same Shaman Mama capabilities I use within Oneness Connection and Kingdom Things Podcast, to convene in the spirit, heal my mind, body, soul, spirit, my human, to help heal all of human culture, to help uplift all things, channel the healing energies and messages within the music. I started recording my sessions so you can see my process, which is pretty cool. I enjoy it. Whenever I get divine revelations, I share them in the live streams. Subscribe to Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. This is my song, Selenite Wands. Everything we experience is to evolve us into more. Loving ourselves unconditionally, understanding whatever it is that our reality is showing us about ourselves. It is the ways of nature for us to, upon a shot, sit near, learn, garner wisdom, embody the wisdom, to be the wisdom or our limitless nature, to be the wellness of the remedy to whatever in our reality is mirroring imbalance back to us, or dimensions of creation or dimensions of ourselves in which we no longer need to perpetuate for our evolution. Because if we can perceive, hey, this is out of balance, this is out of whack, this is not in alignment with what my soul is saying we're creating. If you can receive this, acknowledge it, garner the wisdom for whatever this is coming to teach you about yourself. And life is a gander of full circle moments, infinite full circle moments. You might see that dimension again with a new perspective. Learn from that new perspective and watch and see how that dimension of yourself is mirrored in your reality in a more well-balanced, abundant way. Because you took the time to love yourself unconditionally, or to understand everything in your reality is a mirror of you, no longer disassociating with your reality, no longer disassociating with the self, but loving the self unconditionally, to grow into a greater alchemical marriage within, or oneness within, or limitless nature within, to be your divine presence, to be the fruit of creation in which you came into creation to be. Whenever creation needs something to continue, to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. Every human is a produce of creation, or God's infinite creation, or God's natural disposition to continue to grow and evolve. Humanity, we are fruits of the tree of life, for the tree of life to continue to grow and evolve infinitely. Alchemical marriage, self-love, unconditional love, and understanding every human is a dimension of ourselves, their projection, co-creation of your personal energy, of your personal self. Loving people unconditionally in a way that you respect where people are in their journey. We don't allow people to be abusive to our journeys, so we draw our boundaries. We use discernment. We don't allow our journey to be disrespected, just like we don't disrespect other people's journey. Hey, I understand you feel this way, but I'm doing this right now on my journey because this is where my soul is leading me. If you don't like it, then that's something that you need to confront within yourself. But this is where I'm at on my journey. I'm not going to judge you about where you are on your journey. Don't judge me. Don't try to micromanage my journey. And vice versa. Understanding that none of it is bad. Meaning, even if you see somebody, you perceive somebody to be a villain in your story, understand that whatever they're playing, that villain, it's not bad. It's not demonic. That's only mirroring to yourself. Again, another dimension of yourself that came to teach you something about yourself. We're no longer demonizing, shaming, blaming, resenting ourselves, but we are being grown, mature, spiritual beings. We are learning and loving ourselves unconditionally to grow, spiritually grow and evolve into more embodiment of our limitless nature, or our alchemical marriage that is the self, that mirrors the oneness of all things. Because we came into creation to remember that we are limitless and to journey our realities to come into more balance, more wellness, or more embodiment of our limitless nature. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things Podcast 2033 Prophecy. By the year 2033, the Divine says, the Most High says, we will be in the stream of consciousness awareness, energy in the masses as a human culture of planet Earth, to understand that we are a human culture of planet Earth with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no human trafficking, no sex trafficking, as disease, death, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking were all a part of our gestational phase, where we became, in the masses, as a human culture of planet Earth, amnesiatic, dropped into a dense throng of energies that fed us finite, limiting beliefs that manifested disease, death, war, famine, poverty, destitution, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. This dense creation, manifestation of our humanism was a part of the makings of us to prepare us for who we were created to be. Remembrance and the tangible of our limitless potential. Remembrance that we were created to journey our lives in an inquisitive way, in an unconditionally loving way, to embody, be more of our limitless nature. As this is the intentions, the purpose of existence of what we call life, reality, the self. By the year 2033, we will be a human culture of planet Earth with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, world peace, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. Within Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole, which again is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify, you'll be able to, whatever transmission, over 500 transmissions or videos, whatever transmission calls out to your heart to offer healing energies, uplifting energies, wisdoms, incantations, have at it. Because these transmissions are a part of my soul's ministry to assist with manifesting no death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no human trafficking, no sex trafficking. Why, Ashley? Because our consciousness expansion, or the alchemical marriage that we are stoking, creating, cooking up, chefing up within our monads or within our humans to mirror the limitless potentials or God or infinite creation in which we truly are. And again, this reality is a journey, not a race. You're always where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. And we're all in our process and offering our dimension of our process to assist with growing and evolving all things. No exceptions. So we're no longer judging, shaming, and blaming where we are at in our process or where anyone else is at in their process. All right, y'all. So, baby, great. Now we're going to pull a Rumi Oracle card. You're using Alana Fairchild Rumi Oracle Pocket Edition and Invitation into the Heart of the Divine. And then we're going to channel ancestral forces, the galaxies, galactic creation, Ashtar the Commander. We're going to channel Ashtar. I'm like, because I wasn't sure exactly who we were going to channel transcendentally. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to formally transcendentally channel, but I wasn't sure if a force by name was going to come through. But Ashtar the Commander is coming through. Ashtar the Commander is a force within the galaxies, the galactic creation that assists with uplifting and rejuvenating the galactic creation. We're going to pull a card, and then we're going to sit back and transcendently channel Ashtar, the commander. Okay, this is the card. The soul said use this card. Look at the artwork. Artwork by Razuli. One I seek, one I know, one I have. I'm sorry. One I seek, one I know, one I see, and one I call. No aspect of your life is separate from the spiritual journey. All is unfolding according to the divine genius. And there is a sweet shift in store for you. Though circumstances may appear dire and you may feel despair, there's an avenue through which fulfillment and resolution will be granted. Peace to you, friend. 1. Feel free to close your eyes to allow any energies and messages that want to permeate your being to assist you with your divine alignment as universally aligned, universally signed for the upliftment and rejuvenation of all things. Thank you ahead of time, Ashtar, the commander. Thank you, Ashley, for allowing me in your beingness, in your space, to offer these incantations, these energies to allow humanity to understand you are home. You have done it. You are active, conscious members of the. You are active members of the galactic creation. Your consciousness, awareness of this will change, evolve over time. Thank you, Ashley. I want to thank y'all so much. Thank you, Ashtar, the commander. I want to thank y'all so much for joining this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. Subscribe to the channel to join the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment journey to a healed and balanced human culture, planet Earth. Like the video, share the content to assist with proliferating the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment journey to a healed and balanced human culture, planet Earth. So, I channel healing energies and messages within Oneness Connection. We talked about Kingdom Things podcast. We talked about my music. I'm also a home chef, y'all. I enjoy cooking. Whatever the ancestors tell me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish. Ancestors, the oneness of all things, are truly one. Whatever the ancestors or the oneness of all things tells me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish. This is what we put into the pot, the pan, the baking dish, y'all. We go to the grocery store. We grocery shop. I love grocery shopping. I learned so much grocery shopping because I read the labels. I love going down the international aisle and looking at different labels and food types that food types and food groups I've never seen before. I learned so much. I love the lighting in most grocery stores. I love the lively human nature. I love grocery shopping. We go grocery shopping in Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. We go back to the house. We kiki, we joke, we laugh. Sometimes we get divine revelations. And sometimes the divine revelations are so strong, the energies are so potent. Baby, I got to sit down and take a sip of water and then get back to cooking. What I'm saying is sometimes a lot of the episodes are really long. But don't worry, we have a great time. Sometimes the meal turns out a did you eat night. It's a did you eat night meal? I know what it tastes like, but did you eat? And sometimes the meals are good. You're like, can I have seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths, right? Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream on YouTube, link below. I'm also an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, which is a 3-part book series in which my soul channeled through me, the oneness of all things channeled through me. At the beginning of my rapid spiritual awakening journey, my soul was like, hey, Ashley, you don't remember who you are. Sit down. We're going to show you. We're going to write these books to you. The first 2 parts of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel are Asia's story. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in a New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school at Manhattan Prep. She goes through a lot of other existential crises, which assist her with remembering, embodying, being the limitless nature in which she is, to create, manifest a life that mirrors her limitless nature. The 3rd part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is My Other Half. My Other Half is a twin flame divine counterpart journey home to God inside. Another path to alchemical marriage. One soul, 2 bodies, many lifetimes. This one soul, 2 bodies know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together, but each lifetime says that their love can't work. You know why? Because they hadn't established their alchemical marriage. Their oneness within themselves. They will though. One soul, 2 bodies. The book is prophetic. They will co-create a love and a life together. Which life, under which circumstances. This is the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It is now available in the Amazon bookstore. Digital copy as well as paperback. If you're doing digital copy, all 3 stories, there's 3 separate downloads, $29.97 plus tax. If you're doing paperback, it's If you're doing paperback, it's 2 separate bindings. Sometimes the energy moves through my body faster than my mouth can move. If you're doing paperback, it's 2 separate bindings. The first 2 parts are Asia's story. The third part is my other half, $29.98 plus tax. Now available in the Amazon bookstore. Lastly, I want to formally invite you to take part in Asia's Story, the animated series. It comes from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel trailer. It comes from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel book series from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel universe. So we're all limitless, right? We're infinite potentials. So my experiences that I have that are beyond my humans' understanding of reality or the understanding of space and time or finite, these interdimensional experiences that I have, in which I garner wisdoms and assist with the upliftment of all things, I channel these experiences into Asia's Story, the animated series. It's a fun way to help us remember into our magical nature, our infinite nature, our oneness with all things, our galactic nature. Asia's Story, the animated series, is available to stream on YouTube, link below. I love you, loving yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truth. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps you perceive, embody, be more of your limitless nature, to be the fruits of the tree of infinite creation, to seed on this planet, to create harvests for the upliftment and rejuvenation of human culture, planet Earth, to simultaneously uplift and rejuvenate all things that you came into creation to be. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.
I thought I had awakened from the crypt.
If you read the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore, you would know that in my dimensional universe of origins, I was incubated for the first 3 to 4 years of my life.
Asia, do you want to eat out for breakfast?
Yeah. That sounds great.
Are you okay?
Hey, my name is Asia, and I am an interdimensional being. I know. I just found out myself. Everything that I thought was my truth was a lie. I chose to continue this life because of the one thing that I know isn't a lie. Love.
You seem a bit shaken. I energetically sensed you were working through some things. I didn't pry too much. I wanted to respect your process.
Possible timeline outcomes. Below divine order. Highest timeline. Every energy I have encountered as a soul. So, not just this lifetime, was part of my process of becoming. I had to acknowledge myself or my process or every energy I have encountered in order to fully embrace my divine presence. And so it is, with ease and grace. My journey of self-realization has been just that, a journey. Is just that, a journey. Now that I am embodying more of the energies of my existential truths, I am being aligned with opportunities that allow me to not only redefine my contributions to the planet by seeding my authentic soul energies into the planet, which contributes to a healthy and balanced human culture. I get to experience a more exuberant reality that reflects my authenticities.
Hello, Asia.
Hello.
Do you know what I am?
You're Melvin the Great.
Yes, you are correct. Can I show you something?
Show me something?
You are magic.
How did we?
Are you ready to see more?
Yeah, you see, I am. Sir Melvin the Great.
I felt so. But you have trepidations?
Yeah. I'm sure in your first, I don't know what you would call it, evolutionary cycle training day of transcending realities in your waking state, you had some trepidation too.
Are you kidding me? I was born a pro. Shall we transcend to another reality? Sounds like the storm is moving closer.
The moon?
Sure, dear Asya. If you presume this to be the moon it is.
I think I'm understanding. All is the mind. We project and create our reality with our minds. Allowing myself to embody these understandings and experience myself or these understandings in a greater way is the journey.
Precisely. You pick up rather quick for an earthling.
Thank you, Sir Melvin the Great. I have a knowing that this is just the beginning. Meeting and learning from the ancestors, my ancestors, your ancestors, I am being guided to utilize the wisdom I procure to create. I was gifted with soul knowings in regards to what I intended to create on a soul level or God level. Whenever God or creation requires a dimension or aspect in order to evolve and or rejuvenate, the aspect or dimension comes into being or creation, procreation. What am I procreating? A human culture with no death, no disease, no poverty, no famine, no war, world peace. Remember, Asya, you can't do it alone. You don't want to do it alone. As an infinite soul, I have had infinite relationships that subconsciously created dissonance within myself. Dissonance that kept me from realizing internal validation and feelings of worthiness of who I am in my honest truths, in my truest truths. Unconditional love, which made it difficult for me to be unconditionally loving to all things, all people. Let's be grateful. End with a celebratory note. Utilize this wisdom, soul divine alignment, to create harmony and peace instead of war and chaos. And so it is. My name is Asya, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asya, followed by the story of Asya, I'm Home. The book series that introduces the book. After a 20 day's trip
I have read my Atum's letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which I would no state to decline. My Other Half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on earth to find you. I was created to find my person. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore.
My ancestors were like, Ashley, you would never create music by yourself. Turn up that ancestral guidance. Turn it up.